right, everybody, welcome back to the Squared Circle Uncensored YouTube channel. Let's go, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for all your help and support while we're rebuilding our channel here, Squared Circle Uncensored. You can follow us on Instagram, also at SQDCircleCC and at SQDCircleU. I would follow us at SQDCircleCC right now. We're Squared Circle Cards and Collectibles on Instagram and on whatnot as well. Guys and gals, we're back for a review. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a switcheroo here. Usually we do these live reviews. We do live streams for the live reviews, but we haven't been really getting a lot of people to participate in those live streams. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do a review for the channel right now. I'll post it. I'll edit it. We'll see how it does, and we'll go from there. I will do live streams. We want to bring back live streams, but we want to grow the channel first, and then slowly but surely, we will get live streams going again. I'm trying to put some figures up in the background here too, move some of my sound panels around in the room so we get a little bit better sound and everything for you guys, So I'm not going to cut a lot of this stuff out too. I like to be uncensored. I like to be raw. I don't want to have cuts in my videos and everything like that. So if I say, it is what it is, guys. This is what the channel is going to be. With all that said, I think we got the stuttering issues under control here. I think we're 4K both ways. I'm crossing my fingers here, guys, even in the big one. Crossing my fingers, crossing. Let's go, guys. Let's get this rolling. So as you know, in a previous live review we did a live stream on the Batman Forever DC Multiverse by wave by Mcfarlane toys. So we love these figures, and as you can see here, they really hold up. I mean, if you want to go check out our live stream review of this stuff, go right ahead. It helps us out, obviously. Those live stream reviews are not being pushed, so they have small amount of views. So hopefully, like I said, we're trying to build that, and hopefully through the algorithm, we're gonna do some of these recorded reviews. So let's see what happens. Rob is a little difficult to stand, as you can see here. He's a little wobbly. He's a little it's been tough. It's been tough to get him to stand today. He may not stand throughout this whole thing. I hope he does for the sake of the live review. But regardless, I think it's a wonderful wave. Obviously, you're going to have some problems with the standing of some of these figures here. But the Val Kilmer Batman looks great. The Robin looks great. The Jim Carrey Riddler looks great. I think all these are awesome. I just got the Two-Face in about like a week ago, guys. I'm a little behind. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the recording in, get the video dropped on the channel, try to get this all aligned, and so things aren't left in the dust, and we're trying to catch up right now. We're trying to do a little catch up. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you the final figure of this wave. It is the Two-Face, Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face. I feel that the likeness on this one is not as good as a lot of the other ones here. I still think it's there. I'm just not at, I'm not as in awe. Sorry. I gotta also, this thing is squeaky. This is my microphone, my boom arm. So with that said, keep that in mind. I still love the overall wave. I think it's a great wave. I guess we'll build the Nightmare Bat too. I think this is a pretty big Nightmare Bat. So yeah, let's get into it. Guys, welcome back. I finally got Two-Face out of his packaging, that plastic prison as we call it. However, man, two things about this figure and also the Nightmare Bat, the Build-A-Figure Nightmare Bat. The figure first. Let's review the figure. Let's go over some of the highlights and some of the really bad parts about this figure. So I think this guy is probably, I would say, the weakest of the wave. I say that based on the fact that he's very difficult to stand. He has extremely limited articulation because you know what? I don't even want to say that he has limited articulation, because when you see me actually bend this guy around, you're like, wow, that's impressive. Even with, the suit jacket being a little bit more pliable and movable, and so on and so forth. Now, Two-Face does come with another hand. It's a fist hand with the glove, so you can put it on his Two-Face side. And then this hand, he also comes with a regular hand, so you can put it on the Harvey Dent side. So, okay. Hands are hands. We're not going to go over the hands. Comes with the card, comes with the stand like the other figures. Now, I actually love the execution of how they did the suit here. However, I do wish that the legs had more movement, or the torso had just a little bit more movement so he would be able to stand. You could see he's so wobbly. I feel like any movement or any sort of like, he's gonna fall over. And I've had to widen his legs out just to get him to stand straight up or in an upright position pretty well. I'm going to keep him like this. I'm not going to do much with the Two-Face. I do wish he came with a gun. We all know that's not a possibility with the DC license anymore. I think they're trying to stray away from any sort of weapons or actual guns for the license. Okay, that's fine. I can probably find an aftermarket gun. Not a problem. The one thing I can say is I do like the likeness. And as I turn this other light on here, up here, you're going to get a little bit closer look at it, a little better look. There we go. We get a little more light on him. Now, I think he looks like Tommy Lee Jones. And I absolutely love the sculpted detail they have here on the face. I mean, I think it's great. It really looks good. I don't have an issue with it. If you can see it here in the light a little better. Very, very intricate sculpted detail here, especially on the Two-Face side. Obviously, he has a zebra striped half suit and then his Harvey Dent half suit. But you can even see here, there's just a little, I don't know. It's Tommy Lee Jones, but it isn't at the same time. And I know it's very difficult to do because of the Two-Face on the figure. But I don't know. I think, guys, comment below. Do you think this is missing a little bit of the likeness of Tommy Lee Jones? Comment below. Let me know what you think. I mean, I'm going to put a photo right here. You let me know. You saw it on the box, too, before we opened it. I'm not sure. I just think I think compared to everything else in front of us, I think they just missed it here a little bit. But that's just me. That could be my opinion. But other than that, like I said with the articulation, I don't even want to do the articulation. We're not articulation people because it gets good articulation in the legs. You can do splits. The torso, though, even though it's good, it's limited, especially in the abdomen area. So it's very limited of what you can do with this guy. He goes back, again, he does the splits, his full rotation on the arms. I'm not even going to say the articulation is bad. It's just very difficult to stand him. See, even coming out of that just brief demonstration, he's wobbly. So just beware, guys, with your Two-Face. He may fall a lot. You may want to use some tack on the display. Widen his legs out like I've done here to help him stand as well. It helps him. And see, look, he just wants to rock back and forth. But again, out of all the other figures of this set, I think this one's lacking in that area. Now, Robin is very difficult to stand too. So, I don't know. Maybe, again, it's Mcfarlane going over the articulation, maybe trying to improve it some more. Irrespective, I think this is a great wave. Again, guys, you can see I reviewed the other 3 figures on a previous live stream. So you can check those out there where we did it live. Nightmare Bat. This is a big piece, guys. All right, let me bring it into the forefront as best as I can. This is a very large piece, and I'm not even sure if this is going to go on my Batman display because it is so big and so large. I mean, the wingspan is over 12 inches. I mean, wingspan-wise, you have to be probably closer to, I want to say 18 to 20 inches full wingspan on this thing. He's got a ball joint, which keeps him on the stand. He does have head articulation, so limited movement in the head. Side to side is the best on this guy. His mouth does open and close, so there is a hinge joint on the jaw, which is pretty cool. The wings are where this gets me. So this wing is very, very loose. Kind of wants to flop around a little bit. It's also very brittle in this area. Now, I don't feel like it's going to break, you know, like maybe in here, you know, but you guys got to watch out. And then even though that these are sharp, watch out too while you're trying to put this wing on. They get little sharp, even though it's plastic. You know, you get those paper cuts even on plastic. There are areas of this figure where it's super sharp, like in the ears as well. The ears are super sharp. So just watch out. Just a warning. And then again, one wing seems to be, as you can see here, very loose. And I'm trying to tighten it up as best as I can. And it just seems to want to drape down. This one seems a little tighter. So again, I don't know. It's just maybe the heat. I got to get some heat to it. The other one, I don't need the heat. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to sell this right now. I don't know if I'm going to display it. I'm going to see. I don't know if this was necessary. What do you guys think of the Build-A-Figure Nightmare Bat as a part of this wave? Do you feel, you Batman fans, you Batman Forever fans that have seen the movie, do you feel like this was a good inclusion with the wave? If not, what would you have done for a Build-A-Figure here? I'm curious. I would have, personally, why didn't Alfred get a Build-A-Figure in this wave? I know that they want to put him in with the Batmobile. I understand that. I don't know, guys. I feel like he could have been, you know, well represented here. Nice Build-A-Figure, nice set to round it out. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe even draw on some other elements. Maybe do a chase. I don't know. Like a variant. Maybe you could have done a Build-A-Figure Riddler for the end of the movie in the white suit or something. Comment below, guys. Let me know what your thoughts on. That is going to do it for our review of the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Forever wave here. I think, again, it's a must-have, obviously. Most of the figures are good. I did not like the cape on the Batman versus the cape on the Robin. I think the cape on the Robin is so much better. We discussed that in our previous live review. The Two-Face is very difficult to stand, even though he has great articulation. Very difficult to stand because of that torso and that malleable kind of suit jacket he's got on. But overall, highly recommended. Highly, highly, highly recommended. If you grew up watching this movie in the 90s, guys, like I did, if you were at WB store getting all that Batman Forever merch like I was, I would say go out, get these figures. They do resemble some of the old Kenner toys as well, as we previously mentioned on the live stream. I think this is a must-have if you're a Batman collector, if you're a fan of Batman, and definitely if you are a fan of the Batman Forever movie. So I want to thank you for joining on this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to also follow us on Instagram at SQDCircleCC. That is Squared Circle Cards and Collectibles. And we're also at SQDCircleCC on Whatnot as well. We do live streams. We sell figures. We sell cards and everything. But until next time, guys, be here. And remember, be squared.